Well, I mean, I think that's what they want. I mean, they want our opinion. Right or wrong, we got to go out and scout the players and tell them what we think. So it's been an honor to be here today. I'm humbled, and I feel like we have an unbelievable scouting staff, maybe one of the best in baseball over the years. So it's exciting for me.
As long as a sport has existed, so has scouting. But obviously, we've seen it drastically change from thousands of miles in a beat-up car and hand-tailed notes. What has that change been like for you?
I've kind of seen it. You know, I've been scouting now for 16 years, so at the beginning it was kind of that way. I mean, obviously we had internet and all that stuff, but the analytics has gotten into the game heavy, and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed learning about it and being able to take some of that information and help me when I, evaluate a kid. So I think we have a really good analytic department, and they've been guiding us scouts pretty good over the years. So it's part of the game now.
In those 16 years, maybe not somebody who was the loudest selection, a guy that you were responsible for, but who is that pick you ultimately voiced that you're the proudest of?
You know, I drafted a kid in the 19th round out of USC, Andrew Triggs, and he made it to the big league. So those guys that you draft late and they make it to the big leagues, those are special players for you as a scout.
Do you let that sink in? You're giving some of these guys that 6% chance to do something cool?
It's tough. I mean, I know what they're getting into. Some of them don't know what they're getting into, but they want to play pro ball and they learn. Everybody wants a shot at it, so I just try to go out there and find the player that can help us the most and give us a chance to develop them and be a big leaguer one day.
Well, that's the goal for all of these guys. Yeah. And again, congratulations on behalf of the entire organization on Scout of the Year.
Thank you.
It felt like it went by really, really fast. We had a ton of fun, so I think we're having fun. The season went by so quick, especially since our season started in May, a month earlier than when it usually starts. It usually starts in June. So it started in May, so we finished kind of late July, and definitely went by so fast.
The Florida Coast League can get overlooked sometimes when you're talking about prospects, but it's pivotal. You have a lot of guys coming to the States for the first time. That's their landing spot. As a Puerto Rico native, do you kind of feel that you give them a little easier transition?
I believe so. I think with the Spanish being their first language, having someone that speaks their language, understands their culture, and that's someone that's going to be there for them in case they need something immediate. They'll feel somewhat comfortable coming to me and talking about anything they want and everything they need. And obviously, I'll make sure they know that, and they know that. So I'm definitely I'm a person that they come to me and before they go to someone that doesn't speak their language.
As that Manager of the Year title, all these other guys have the same responsibilities you do, but where is that point of pride for you? Because you are balancing development, but also winning.
Correct. Like I always said, we're never going to put a player's development in jeopardy for winning a ball game, but we do like to win games. There were times where we had opportunities to win games and we went for it. And there's times that we had opportunities to win games that just didn't happen. But that's part of development. I'm not going to, like I said, put players' development at jeopardy, just trying to win a game. But definitely we're trying to win if we can.
Nate George is another guy with an award today. What do you feel when you see some of these guys climbing up and really getting that chance to shine?
Nate George was a player that started in the FCL with us this year. I was actually shocked that with the spring training that he had, that he was starting in the FCL. But he made an impact right away. He made an impact in the league. He made an impact in the organization. So someone that's definitely is fun to watch. He plays like his hair's on fire, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Well, it's been a lot of fun watching you give us this talent, their foundation with you. And again, the Cal Ripken Senior Award winner for this year is Christian Frias, the manager of the Florida Coast League Orioles.